I have to make an admission. I've never seen How to Catch a Predator. But I do know it was a wildly popular show. I know it was wildly successful and wildly popular. I also know this. All those people that laughed and did the Twilight Boy thing when Robert Pattinson was cast as Batman, nobody says that anymore. Everybody's finally clued into just how good Robert Pattinson is and how much people want him and stuff. And this has been an extremely busy year for Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
Like he's been in like 5 or 6 different things. And now there's a new one of his coming out here called Primetime, which is Robert Pattinson suiting up to catch a predator as he plays host Chris Hansen in the A24 crime thriller. And you know what? This is one that has been completely off my radar. This has not been on my radar whatsoever. Somebody's saying in the live chat, now he's going to be How to Catch a Predator, boy. Yep, that's probably what it's going to be. But a new trailer dropped for this. And again, I understand the basic premise of How to Catch a Predator, but I never watched it. So, I don't have a lot of experience with it. So I can't say, as I watched the trailer, boy, this feels really true to life the way this worked out. So I can't say that. I can just comment on it as a pure, clean slate viewer. And all I know is this, man, this looks thrilling. This looks thrilling. And I don't know how true to life this is. They say it's, based on a true story and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know how
loosely
close.
based.
Maybe loosely based. I don't know one way or the other. I don't care. I care about watching good, entertaining movies. And even if you took out the fact that this is based on a true story, this is based on How to Catch a Predator or To Catch a Predator, all that kind of stuff, I would just look at this, even had nothing to do with reality. Just look at this. This looks like a really cool movie. And yet another big platform for Robert Pattinson to show off his stuff. And because the moment I started this trailer, I was hooked on it. I'm not going to sit here and say I think this is the best trailer of the year or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but it's a thrilling trailer.
Yeah.
Like it really is. So anyway, Chris, you had a chance to see this trailer. I'm sure you have To Catch a Predator seasons 1 through 25 on Blu-ray at home.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What did you think about this trailer?
John, I implore you. I think most of the episodes are on YouTube. Watch one, and it is an addicting watch. I mean, even
that's what people say.
It is addicting. I don't know what it is about that, but yeah, I went through a summer
cringy.
phase. It is. It's just, I guess, watching dirty people get caught is just so addicting. But that aside from that, I've always heard behind the scenes there were interesting things that went on with the making of the show and how it got canceled and things like that. And I think the movie is going to be tackling some of that stuff. But to me, the most exciting part is just Robert Pattinson. This is one of those movies that you don't even know is happening until they drop the trailer, and then it's instantly on my most anticipated list because of everything it has. And Robert Pattinson is just proving again he is an A-list actor. His voice and the way, maybe because again I watch so much and I know Chris Hansen's mannerisms, the way he talks, Robert Pattinson is nailing down. And it's kind of scary the way he can just chameleon his voice to things like it. So it's cool. My only fear is it's a very stylized, and I love the style. I hope there's enough substance in the story, and it's not all just style, because it is a great looking trailer, but I don't want it to just be a bunch of cool flashy stuff the whole time. I really hope the story is as captivating as the trailer's pointing out to be.
To your point, well, A24 makes some amazing movies. They have also been guilty of making a few movies here and there every once in a while that are all style over substance. Like they have some that I've watched. I'm going, what the actual F am I watching? Like I have, what was that one they did? What was it called? Sheep or something like that.
I know which one you're talking about.
I'm trying to remember the name. I remember watching that.
Was it Lamb? You might be right.
Might be Lamb. I think Lamb was it. And then that one they did, I think was Ghost.
Yes. It was
they every once in a while they'll do these movies that is all art. Like, look how artistic this is, but it doesn't like I love the way you put it, Chris, but it doesn't actually have a lot of that substance.
Yeah.
But then they put out some of the best movies I've seen in years, right?
Yeah.
And so I think this is going to be the latter. But you know what, John, I want to ask you this, Jonathan, because you are in a position that I am not. I remember, when, what was the name of the Zendaya show? Euphoria. When Euphoria first came out, and it was like halfway through its first season, I remember Rob, because he had teenage girls in his house, and Rob saying, listen, it's a great show, but as somebody who has teenage girls in the house, it's really hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. And I ask this as somebody who has never watched the show, but does watching, like somebody who has kids, especially still in the house, Jonathan, does watching something like like Catching a Predator or whatever, is that make it more difficult to watch a show like that? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know that it makes it more difficult, because I mean, I remember watching that before I was even even married. I think that's how long ago it started coming out. It was always just like, these guys they're trash. And I think what makes it worse is you watch something like that, you understand it's real, but then I actually get real like conversations of my girls at work, and like, oh yeah, this like 40-something-year-old guy came over and kept flirting with me, and not just flirting, but like wouldn't stop staring at them, kept following them around. And I'm like, that's when it's like, man, these guys really are out there. It's awful. But that's awful. But to the movie, I feel like this is like it's like To Catch a Predator meets American Psycho. It's a very stylized version of that.
Yeah.
This is an A24 version of Chris Hansen. I don't know if he is quite as dramatic as Robert Pattinson is in this movie.
I agree.
But I think we're gonna watch it and realize this is more like a take, like a network kind of take on the industry or something like that. I just can't imagine that this is that true to form. I mean, like Chris Hansen staring at himself in a broken mirror in real life.
Yeah.
but I think it looks cool. Yeah. I'm here for it.
All I know is that whenever I've seen Chris Hansen in any video, he's wearing a black leather jacket. I was just like, where's the black leather jacket, Robert Pattinson? Exactly. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Did you see the new trailer for Robert Pattinson's Primetime based on To Catch a Predator? If so, what did you think about it? Like, I don't know anything about the real life story, but I think the trailer for a movie looks great. Anyway, whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Mars Men. Guys, you know that one of the frustrating things about getting older is realizing that the things that used to come naturally suddenly require a lot more effort. You wake up tired, workouts feel harder, recovery takes longer, and by the middle of the afternoon, your energy and focus can completely disappear. And that's where Mars Men comes in. Mars Men is designed to support healthy testosterone levels, natural energy, and stamina using 8 clinically dosed ingredients. There are absolutely no synthetics or needles, and it's made in the USA and third-party tested. Some men report steadier energy, stronger workouts, and better recovery, and it comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. For a limited time, our listeners get 50% off for life, plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. That's mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts when you check out. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support the John Campea Show and tell them we sent you.